kita amat gembira dan amat terima kasih kepada sebuah syarikat swasta yang telah muncul dengan diri sendiri untuk menghulurkan cadangan, menghulurkan wang untuk menaik taraf itu pedestrian bridge di Komtar. And we are very grateful to this company who is making this proposed upgrading of the existing pedestrian bridge at this in front of Komtar. We call it the Octopus pedestrian bridge. So we want to invite the sponsor from IGB to give a short presentation, please.
Chris.
Chris,
okay.
what? Sorry, Chris?
John Bailey.
John Bailey. John Bailey is the architect.
I'm the design director for IGB.
Okay, John Bailey, right.
Okay, we've had a good look at the octopus, affectionately known, and obviously the octopus does its job. It brings people from one side of the road to the other, and that's what bridges do. Now, obviously, on our intersection here, we've got 3 heritage corners, and the Komtar building city on the other. With the heritage corners, obviously we're limited with space and where the stairs come down, and we're looking to provide on each one of those tentacles, if you like, the octopus. We're providing a new escalator and a lift. Obviously, as you guys will be aware, whenever you put something in the ground around any of these streets and on the pavement, that there's a little bit of work that needs to be done. So we need to do further investigation to actually see just exactly what size the escalator will be. But we're looking at about an 800mm escalator. We will need to halve the existing stair so that we can accommodate both, and we're going to provide a lift. The lift will be a glass lift as I guess as transparent as a lift can be, to provide a level of safety and security for the people, pedestrians in the lift. So these are just a few slides of what's existing. As you can see, and as you're all aware, how tight this bridge is to the road and to the buildings. Okay, the existing stair I just mentioned, there's structure associated with it. We will be upgrading the stair, but we will have to minimise the width of the stair and provide an escalator next to it. Okay, this is an area of concern to the levels of safety, and to provide a better experience for the people crossing over, that they feel a sense of security. The balustrading is quite high and quite solid. We will be looking at options to see if we can remove part of the balustrade so we can increase the sight lines, depending on whether or not the structural balustrade can be amended to do so. We'll be looking at raise the eaves. As you can see, it's quite low. So what we're intending to do is increase the quality of the light, and without minimising the weather protection, and increasing the direct line of sight to people crossing the bridge. The centre of it is a critical position if we're really mindful of security. The centre we will provide a kiosk. The kiosk won't quite look like that. It'll obviously be about 900 high, bench height. It'll be circular. It'll allow people to look at the kiosk from each end of the tentacle, of the leg of the bridge, and you'll be able to see past it, and you'll have a sense of safety, given that it'll be manned, and the level of lighting will increase. We'll keep the barrel vaults over the existing pedestrian bridge, but we'll upgrade the quality of the materials, make sure that the light's still coming through. Each of the little tentacle ends, if you like, or the plinths, will introduce a softer timber look, and provide a greater level of protection from the weather, and an identity to each one of these sort of legs. At the moment, it's a design concept, but we could quite easily provide a little bit more individuality to each one of those corners that it lands on. And just some images here. There's the lift coming up. The quality of what we're trying to deliver with the escalator and the stair. And that's our new octopus. Let me see.
Will have to be reduced by half, so that you can put the escalator in. So when you talk about half, it's not the height is half, it's the width. The breadth is half, so you can put the escalator in. So I think this is what is being designed. And of course there's a lift here, transparent lift, which will be of course a bit costly. So that allow the OKU and the disabled to be able to use the pedestrian crossing.
It's also for safety reasons. That's why it's transparent.
Yeah. And of course, when it is glass see-through, then it will be safer. Is the height a bit higher? You ask and see.
Sorry?
Is the height of that additional connection is higher than this one, right?
Okay, what we're trying to do now is because of if you look at the sidelines, the canopy is very low. So we have to change the roof anyway because it's already leaking. So we raise that up.
Can you put it back so you can see? Can you put that?
This particular slide, if you look behind the stair and the escalators, the barrel vault that runs through there, CM, is really the key to us. If you want to increase the sight lines, we have to raise the eaves line where it collects the water on the edge of the roof, and we'll be looking at ways of breaking down the bulk of the balustrade so you actually increase the view that you actually see of the pedestrians crossing and giving them a sense of security and safety from outside the bridge. Okay, so the little nodule that you see there, the one that CM just talked about, sorry, yes, we're halving it, vertically, as we don't have enough space to actually incorporate the escalator and the stair. So as David's mentioned, we will be looking at and surveying the pavement and understanding exactly what services are underneath the pavement and where we can actually put the pit for the escalator and the stair.
Can you put solar cells on the roof?
Yeah, we could.
Then that will allow.
We could.
There'll be a green pedestrian crossing. You put solar cells on the roof.
We could definitely do that.
That will be very interesting.
Okay.
Any other questions on this? If we go there, we go and take some photographs.
We're looking to use the stair. We're going to look at the existing stair and potentially halve it, and then move forward to the other side, closer to the road for the escalator. The escalator will take us up to the level of the bridge. On the right-hand side here,